January is Alzheimer's Awareness Month, and as rates continue to rise, it's more important than ever we all have a better understanding about it. Joining me now to help shed some light on it and the supports available to those living with Alzheimer's is Erin Crawford, CEO of the Alzheimer Society of Manitoba. Erin, so good to speak with you.
Thanks very much for having me.
Let's start with the rates of Alzheimer's right now here in Manitoba and the projections for the future.
Yeah, so right now there's about 20,000, a little over 20,000 Manitobans who have a dementia diagnosis. About 9 Manitobans a day are getting a dementia diagnosis, and we expect that 20,000 is going to double to almost 40,000 over the next 20 years. So it's a lot of us, and we need to be concerned about it.
Do we know what causes dementia?
We know some things about what causes dementia, but we don't know everything. And so really when we look at we talk about reducing your risk of dementia, because even if you do everything right, we know there's people who still get a dementia diagnosis, but there are things you can do to reduce that risk and make it a little less likely that you might be one of those folks.
What can we do then to reduce our risk? What tips can you offer?
Yeah, so the usual suspects, right? The healthy diet, exercise, not drinking, not smoking. All of those sorts of things that we hear about for other diseases also apply to reducing our risk of dementia. But there's a few other things that are maybe a little more fun to do that also help reduce your risk of dementia. So staying connected with friends, going out for lunch, go golfing, all those things can help you reduce your risk. Take care of your hearing and your vision. Increasingly, it seems as though our senses are connected to developing dementia. So there are some things, if you can do those things, folks who have dementia diagnosis right now, I know would do anything not to. So for those of us who aren't in that boat at this point, we're doing those things that can reduce our risk is really important.
For those who already do have the diagnosis, what sort of supports are available to them here in Manitoba?
I think there's actually a surprising number of things that the Alzheimer Society offers people aren't aware of, and that's counseling, it's education, bringing in local experts on really important topics related to the things you might be facing, it's recreation programs, it's support groups. So there's actually quite a bit here at the Alzheimer Society that you can take advantage of and really find a community of people who very much are going through the same things you are, facing the same things you are, and you can give and get advice from other people.
I know I read a study recently that showed there's a lot of anxiety around this. About half of Canadians, I think I read, have some anxiety about getting an Alzheimer's or dementia diagnosis. What can you tell us about, developments around medications or treatments maybe offering hope?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we all hear that's the first question we get whenever we go anywhere is somebody worried about, does this thing that I forgot mean that I have dementia? Part of the reason we're worried about that is because there aren't great treatments right now for it. But it has been very exciting. In the last couple of years, there's been some really new developments in what we call disease-modifying therapies. So things that actually change the course of the progression of the disease. So there has been a drug finally approved in Canada for use in very, very early stages of dementia. Somebody who is interested in that, I would recommend go talk to your doctor, because there are a lot of obstacles to accessing that right now. But it's really exciting that those types of treatments are starting to be developed and approved.
Hopefully more research will lead to more breakthroughs. Erin, always great speaking with you. Thanks so much for your time tonight.
Thanks so much for having me.